Hi everyone, welcome back to the Techers. My name is Surmeet, and for this video I am going to show you how to code your LEDs in the same circuit in the last video to do a different patterns of LEDs. Alright, so it's going to be the same circuit and we're going to go further on making more patterns with your LEDs and how to make your code readable so it's easier for you to manipulate the code. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so for doing the multiple patterns on the Arduino board, we will start off from the same older program that we did. And so basically so first step, it would be how to make your code more readable. So as you are doing the bigger code, you might get confused between the different number of pins and what are the outputs going on. So to make it more readable, you can use hash define. Like instead of doing the pin numbers, you're writing, okay, red on, red off. So instead of having pin numbers and outputs. So if you guys have followed my C coding video about variables and constants, you would understand like this hash define. If not, go check out that video, what are the constants or how do you do that. So same way we're going to do is hash define, and I'm going to define red as pin number red as 22 because that is where it is connected. And similarly I'm going to do it for red, yellow, and I'm just gonna copy this to do for blue, and I'm gonna even I'm just gonna copy this much. So also for on would be 1 and off would be 0. So instead of writing pin number 22 here, I can write red, yellow, blue. So our code will change. So first pattern let's do is that it gets like it gets turned on one by one. So red would be on, then yellow would be on, then blue would be on. So that kind of pattern. Let's do that one first. So in a while loop, first thing that we would do is digital write, because we need to clear off the data from the previous part. We would first make them all off. Same I'm going to do for yellow and blue. And we will do first program as turning them on one by one. So, and then it would be like only one at a time, but it would be like in a accelerating cyclic manner. Okay, so first would be turning them on one by one. We can use for loop for that, and we have to declare another variable. The I is the most common used for using in the loops, but you can use anything. So I'm just gonna follow the convention. I is equal to 0, I less than we'll make it 3 because you have to run it for 3 times, and then increment is I plus plus. Oh, sorry, for this one we actually don't need a loop, so we can just do digital write red as on, then give it a delay 100 milliseconds, and then yellow on, and lastly blue on. Okay, so we'll upload this program. So you can see they all light up one by one. Actually, I'll make it a bit slower so we can actually see it's too fast. And I'll add another delay for them all to be off actually. Because like this is the old without the delay after all off has been uploaded, so you can see red always stays on because as soon as they turn off it turns back on. So we will be uploading the newer code with the delay for all of them to be off. Now you can see off, after that they turn on one by one. Okay, so next pattern we can do is make it like, so red on, then all of them off, yellow on, then all of them off. So something like that. For that it would be similar, but in this one we can use a for loop. Basically we will be deleting this much part and we will include all of this in the for loop. So for I is equal to 0, I less than 3, because that's the number of LEDs we have, and then all of this inside the loop. But the only part that will change after all of them would be digital write red plus I, because red is 22, then plus I would be, so if I value is 0, so red plus 0 would be red still, but red plus 1 would be yellow, but red plus 2 would be blue. That's the pin number definition. So that one would be on, only that one would be on, and then delay 500, and then after that it would be repeating all over again. Let's upload this and we will see how it goes. Okay, now you can see, yeah. So this is another pattern. So you can use this kind of logic. You just need to understand the logic and you can do different pattern. And last pattern we can do is the police light, which is like red and blue manipulating. So red on, blue off, red on. So similarly we can do that. We take out the for loop and also yellow part. So first would be red on, we can add delay 500, same, it's 500 is just noticeable, I'm doing it for you guys. You can do any number according to the speed that you want them to be on. It's just to show you guys it's 500 is fast enough to get in the video and slow enough to actually be perceivable. So yeah, this would be the police light code. Okay, so now you can see that's how a cop car actually has the LED on. So you can use whatever logic and you want to do for blinking the LEDs in different patterns. So that's how we go. And for the next video we will do it for controlling the brightness. That's the last kind of thing that I can think of right now for the fairy lights. And yeah, so we can control the brightness also in multiple ways. All right, so see you next time.